What a mess. Hey Taurus, how you doing? This is Patsy, and I am here to do your 30-day times message. Okay, and this message is good anytime you um, watch it. 30 days between from the time you watch it. All right, so there's no specific date, but if you're interested, it is being taped on March 22nd, 2020 at 10:32 p.m. So I hope everyone is doing well. Um, I'm going to be getting cards from the Isis Oracle, which is by Alana Fairchild. All right, so that's the oracle that we have been pulling, and you are my last reading today. So I'm hoping everyone is doing well, right, feeling healthy and safe, and hopefully, but if you come across this in the future, we will not be experiencing the epidemic, the flu, the pandemic that we are experiencing, and the precautions, um, the measures that we're taking on our different societies that we're all taking simultaneously, it seems, to limit our interactions with one another, called social distancing. So that's what's going on right about now. And for the time being, but it's not going to be like this always. And so we continue to pray for everyone around us, all the healthcare workers and all the people, the resources, the leaders, governors of all the states, and different countries, heads of their governments. Give them wisdom and give us patience and humility, humility and gratitude. Okay, so that's the message, and that's the prayer. And for Taurus, the message that you're getting from Isis is Pyramid of Light. Step your vibration deeper into love. Pyramid of Light. Step your vibration deeper into love. Someone else got this month. Can't remember right now. Was it Pisces? Hmm. Can't remember right now, but I do recall getting this card. Sagittarius, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. Deeper into love. All right, let's see. Move it up a little closer so y'all can see it. Pyramid of Light. So this is about gaining perspective. All right. This is about using the tools that you have learned or that have been awakened within you in order to make decisions and to accept love and to share love and lessons that you've learned about love. Okay. Pyramid of Light. As a being growing in significant light, darker entities can become more attracted to you. There is nothing to fear and only more mastery and awareness of the power and protection of divine love to experience. Here is guidance on the skills you have within you now to deal with any undesired interference. The pyramid of light confirms that energies have been causing interference with your path, and it is now time to end that interference with love and compassion. This oracle brings you confirmation that you are growing spiritually, and as such, there are higher levels of responsibility and skill required of you to continue to thrive and blossom to even deeper places of spiritual expansion. These new levels will feel joyful to you as they bring you to a greater personal mastery and freedom from fear. Sometimes when you are growing your light, darker energies become more interested in you. There's nothing to be afraid of because no energy can interfere with you without your permission. And if you have unconsciously given permission by action or deed in this or other lifetimes, you have the free will to withdraw that permission from a place of peace and love within you right now. The key to handling any energy effectively, even that energy which you no longer wish to have connected to your energy field, is to have compassion and respect in your heart, combined with a firm boundary and understanding the principles of psychic protection. There are practices which are easy and helpful for you to use in There are practices which are easy and helpful for you to use to nurture your light and make it easier to go into that place of inner peace and love on a daily basis. And that might help to protect and nourish the energy of your home and workplace too. One such practice recommended for you now is the pyramid of light. This can be added to any spiritual or inner work practice, and yet will also stand on its own. It can be used on a person, a physical space, such as a home or workplace or venue, or a special occasion, and even placed around a project. Okay, so this ritual will clear you at any time that you feel that there are forces interfering with your free will or your life plans. Mm. Sometimes just sense blocks that you know are not coming from within you and you know are not serving the higher unfoldment and they need to be released. You can use this ritual or a skilled spiritual leader to help you with this process, but know that most that you most need, that what you most need is a compassionate heart and enough confidence to realize that you alone give or revoke permission for any being to be connected with your energy field, seeking to exert influence over your thoughts, actions, or life choices, whether consciously or not. Sometimes we just need to remind ourselves of the power of our free will and choice. If any being in the physical world or the inner worlds ever tells you that you have no power or choice as a human being, do not believe them. They are in deception. They are not to be trusted. They may believe what you are saying, but they are not honoring the innate spiritual gift of free will that every human soul was given as a gift in gratitude for coming to this earth to help with the service of her awakening. Your free will is your most fundamental spiritual inheritance as a human being, and it cannot be taken by another except through an illusion. Once you release this and once you realize this, You can claim back your power at any time. Pyramid of Light says that you may have beings who think they are helping you, but are not of unconditional love, and therefore are better to be released from your energy field. These beings may or may not be in physical form. They may or may not appear as very spiritual teachers or helpers. The oracle indicates that there are also thoughts and feelings and other energies around you that are not helping you with this easy ritual, you can clear all that and feel that your path is clearer and easier, with less fog and less confusion. So the ritual of the pyramid of light. Sit quietly, preferably with your legs crossed underneath you, or on a chair with your back straight and your arms resting on your lap. Your palms facing upward and your fingers just resting open. So like this, right? On your lap. Imagine, sense, receive, or feel an enormous, shining eye of the divine gazing out from the center of the sun. So imagine the sun, the center of the sun, right? Like similar to that, I would imagine. So however way you imagine the sun, all right? And imagine an enormous shining eye of God, shining eye of the divine, coming out from the center of the sun. Imagine that this enormous eye in the center of the sun is made of pure light, with flecks of neon violet in the center, and surround the edges of every light particle. This light is electric violet, alive and powerful with spiritual energy. Okay, I'm going to read this, and you're going to sit as you are sitting and go through this. So I'll read it for you. Ritual of the Pyramid of Light. Sit quietly, preferably with your legs crossed underneath you or on a chair with your back straight and your arms resting in your lap, your palms facing upwards and your fingers just resting open. Imagine, sense, receive, or feel an enormous shining eye of the divine gazing out from the center of the sun. Imagine that this enormous eye in the center of the sun is made of pure white light with flecks of neon velvet violet in the center and around the edges of every light particle. The light is electric violet, alive and powerful with spiritual energy. Imagine this huge eye as a powerful point of light above your head. Then visualize, sense, perceive, or intend that this point of light shoots out of four distinct directions, landing as four separate points beneath you, forming a square base for your pyramid of light, with each point joining together. The base of the pyramid of light is filled with electric violet light. Each of the four corners of the base shoot light up to the point above your head, forming the apex and four sides of the pyramid of light, which then are filled with electric violet light. You are completely encompassed within your pyramid of light. Now imagine within the pyramid of light, 7 stars of light now form, made of pure white light with neon velvet in the center and on the edges of every light particle. Each star of the light within your pyramid aligns with each of your 7 energy centers. One at the top of your head, the next at your forehead, the next at your throat, then your heart space in the center of your chest, your solar plexus around the abdominal area, the belly, and the base of the spine. Then 2 additional stars form above the crown and beneath your body in the earth, all contained within your pyramid of light. If the pyramid needs to expand in size to allow for these additional 2 stars to fit comfortably within it, let that happen now. Finally, allow 4 smaller stars to form in the palms of the hands and the soles of the feet. You are completely and thoroughly contained within your cleansing, protective pyramid of light now. Stay there for a few moments and really feel it. Say aloud with a firm, peaceful, and loving voice that does not waver. As a sovereign being of light, I now claim full ownership of my energy field, and any being or entity that is draining my energy or fueling me with fear no longer has my permission to be in my energy field. You must leave, beloveds. I honor you and wish you well, but you cannot stay here anymore and you cannot return. Of my own free will and through divine grace and the protection of unconditional love, this is now so. So be it. Repeat this statement up to 3 times if you feel the need for it, growing stronger each time if necessary, but always coming from love and never from force. Because force comes from fear, and you don't need it anyway, because you're coming firmly from a place of love and clear boundaries, and that's more than enough to get the job done. Then say the following aloud, 1 time. I ask that this pyramid be held in place for the incoming week or for however long serves my highest good. I program it to deflect negative energies and allow negative energies to continue to leave my body, mind, and energy field. I also program it to allow positive energies to enter and remain in my body, my mind, and energy field. Through the grace of the divine and through my own free will, so be it. When you are ready, just open your eyes. You can say this incantation to call on the highest to call on the highest psychic protection and cleansing at any time. It also just feels really good. I am love. I am light. To manage my own energy field, I have every right. Compassion, peace, and strength I am. I witness the dark with peace in my heart. In my energy, there is space only for love that is unconditional and gentle as the dove. I am unconditional love. I am unconditional love. I am unconditional love. Ashe, Taurus. Very good. Nice. So that's the message for Isis. And as I was reading that, I believe it was Sagittarius that got that also. So that may be relevant to you. Maybe you want to check out Sagittarius's messages, but I'm pretty sure it was Sagittarius or Scorpio message that came out earlier that saying the same ritual. Right. So this is pretty important for the collective then. Um, I'm thinking it might be the first and the last. Yes, could be. Pyramid of light, the first and the last that I did in this cycle. So this is pretty important. So maybe I've just repeated myself, but allowing any negativity to remain in your force field. They ain't got to go home, but they can't stay here, right? All right. So banishing it and not sending it back to, out of revenge or anything. No, send it to the light, right? Send it with love. Have compassion for whoever it is that sent it to you. And just protect yourself and don't accept it. Don't accept it. And once you don't accept it, that's not saying not acknowledging that it was done, but you're evil. No, what is Glenda saying? It was the Vaj? Your magic has no power here. Be gone. Poof. That type of thing. No hatred. You better watch out for that. House falls on you just like it fell on your sister. She was giving her a heads up. She didn't tell her, I'm going to toss this house on you. She just said, might suffer the same fate. Might be a good idea to go on. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. Sometimes that's all it takes. Yep. So let's see what other messages we have for you. Since you're sharing that message with another sign, let's see what else we have for Taurus for a 30-day period. Whenever they see this message, this timeless message, we have the Three of Pentacles. So it's about work, something going on around the workplace, working with others, cooperating, some plans that you're making. Nine of Wands. Okay, and the Nine of Cups. Okay. And I shuffled these cards quite well. That came up, the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Wands came out in Virgo's reading just now. So you're making plans or you're working with someone else or with others around you to defend a position that you're taking, something that you're wishing to master, a project that you're trying to complete, a passion, trying to complete a project, something that you've been working on a long time, something that you have desired to complete or to pursue. Maybe something that you're trying to market. Something that you believe in, something that you have put a lot of passion into, a lot of effort into, something that you've wanted to do for a long time. It may have something to do with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or this could be talking about a love offer. And could be some feelings that you have for someone around the workplace, someone that you work with, uh, and you're defending your passions and your desires. For somebody, you're trying to make someone understand that it's not just passion, that it is also love. Okay. You want this person to understand that, yes, there is passion, but there is also love. So you're trying to explain your feelings, that you are passionate, but also emotional about someone. Mm. Okay, so we get the Five of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Outside of your normal comfort zone, or you feel like you are not working within your normal, your traditions, and maybe you're afraid that you're being watched and that your movements, your actions are being scrutinized and judged, that you feel that you have to defend your feelings because someone doesn't approve of it, and so therefore you may feel ostracized, or you may be facing being ostracized because of these feelings, these emotions that you may be having, or someone may be feeling towards you. And this is about tradition, the way you believe, your belief system, uh, organizations around your traditions, the customs, the norm for you and for your family. The beliefs about men's roles and women's roles, their beliefs about race and gender, and other religions even. So all the traditions, all the dictates, and you feel that you've put in a lot of work, right? And you've had a lot, and you've made plans to defend this desire that you have, this passion that you have, this wish that you've been holding on to. That you feel may put you on the outs with your family, your traditions, your religious upbringing, your belief systems, your own belief systems. Maybe you can't believe the position in which you find yourself with this person, with this interest, this desire. And maybe this person is being left out in the cold by you, Taurus, because of your traditions and your family belief system, your own belief system, your own prejudices about how is this going to work. Maybe some of you are giving up before even trying. We have the Princess of Swords. So some message of clarity, information may be coming to you. Something may be said that may cause you to get on the defensive or become defensive about whatever this is that you're protecting, about this wish fulfillment. Could be some messages that you're getting from these institutions or these traditions. So it could be people come in approaching you, people from your church, even, or people that you respect and look up to may feel that they have a right to voice their opinions or to feel that they have the right to give you some clarity, to give you some opinion about what they think you're doing or what you have shared with them about what your plans are. And maybe some people are feeling that they have a right to say what they're thinking and what they're feeling. And some of the advice is good advice. All right. They feel like they're coming with clarity and wisdom about things as they see it, for what they know to be true. But you're still defending your actions, defending your desires. And you pretty much may have made up your mind when you got 2 nines. So you're like, okay, thank you for your opinion. Now, the 4 of Wands, this is about stability, home, right? Things that you built up, place that you feel comfortable and content. This came in the reverse. So this may be some truth that may be upsetting to your family. Well, I guess, yeah. You're being scrutinized. So maybe somebody speaks up or some truth is revealed before you were ready. Or when the truth is revealed, it will cause some type of upset in your home life. Or whenever word is received. So maybe when your family, your parents, whoever find out about this, your plans, it's going to be upsetting. Somebody's getting engaged or getting eloped. I'm sorry if I'm ruining the surprise, but that's what it is. You're getting married to someone, or you may be eloping. Maybe eloping and not telling your family, or you're going to be eloping with someone who your family does not approve of, and it's going to cause some upsetness. But this is also the truth. This is clarity. This is honesty. Someone is going to be honest about the way they feel about this situation, or could just be they're going to be honest about the way they feel about someone else. That person could be younger than them. But it doesn't matter if they're younger or older. It could just mean that this person is more established than this person. That could be. This Princess of Swords may be connected to this King of Swords. So it could be relative, could be child, sister, important female figure. or just an important person who's younger than them, male or female. This could be a queen or king of swords. It could be a prince or page, princess, prince. So there may be some upsetness then if the king of swords is connected to the princess of swords. This may be what's upsetting to the household. Maybe the princess of swords is eloping against her family's advice or traditions, and that's upsetting to the king of swords. And the princess of cups, princess of cups and the princess of swords could actually be sisters, right? Don't have to be enemies at all. Mm-mm. This could be about the three people working together: the Prince of the Swords, the Princess of Cups, and the King of Swords. For some of you, those could be the three people. It could be a family, a single parent, kids. King of Swords could be a Queen of Swords. Princesses could be princes. But it's something that has to do with the household. Maybe maybe the Princess of Swords is feeling, maybe the Princess of Cups is feeling left out because of the family structure, family dynamics. And maybe there's some upsetness in the household between the King of Swords and the Princess of Swords, that the Princess of Cups feels outside of. For some people, that's part of what's happening around you. People that are supposed to be working together, people who love one another, who are trying to um, complete something or trying to rebuild something. Or bring something to closure. Maybe these are people that are trying to get closure on a situation. That may be, could be selling a home, could be selling a home. Okay, some people could be selling a home. Or dissolving a relationship and their family is against their religion or against their traditions, family traditions or religious traditions for some people. But for some of you, it's that this King of Swords has someone on their mind that they want to that they see as a wish fulfillment. And that information, that clarity may be upsetting to someone else who is important to them, someone who they live with, someone who is aware of their traditions and the customs of their family and what's expected of them. And this outsider person, the person who is on the outside, this person may be on the outside Could be a third party, not necessarily as far as an adulterous situation or someone's having an affair. It could just be a third party besides the traditional family that this King of Swords may want to have some kind of wish fulfillment, someone that he has a passion for, someone that he's been making plans with that people don't know about because it's happening outside of the immediate household or family structure or the religious traditional structure or the customs. This person, the situation may cause some upset to the traditions and the customs. Someone is either being clear about it or they have gotten clarity about it. Whether it brings, maybe, whether it's upsetting or not, it's clear. Someone is getting clarity as to how they feel or as to how someone else is feeling. So there may be some conversations, some very clear conversations that have gone on that have brought clarity, and it may have brought some upsetness about a new beginning or a passionate beginning that is going to bring about some balance and may have something to do with a Queen of Wands, which is a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. Maybe, maybe not, but I would think it might be because we've got the Ace of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So a new beginning, something that'll be fair. So maybe this King of Swords is letting this Princess of Swords and this Princess of Cup know. Princess of Cups may be part of the family, may be related to them in some way, but maybe they're not immediately in the home. They may feel a little left out of the negotiations or the discussions. And again, this Queen of Cups and Queen of Wands could be the same person. Someone with fire, someone with water in their chart, maybe lots of fire and less water. Someone who's outside of this immediate situation, but who stays on the mind, or who is considered, who this King of Wands is definitely considering or making their moves based on the feelings and the emotions that they have for that person or about the situation. So someone is either concerned about their family, to be two people, two females attached to a male, or two young children, a daughter, a wife, sister, mothers, female energies of any of any type that are around this male energy for some of them. This is causing some upsetness to their household, but they have a passion for someone, and that person is Queen of Wands, and they are willing to defend their feelings and start something new because they think that that's going to bring balance to their life and to their situation. So the bottom of the deck here is the World. So ending one way of being, starting a new chapter, bringing one thing to a completion, to a close, and underneath that is the Strength card. Again, a fire sign, Leo. So this could be a Leo. from the past. Six of Cups. hmm Someone they may have regretted leaving or squandering a chance that they had with a person. They want a chance for a new start, a new beginning, something more stable. Yeah, there's the King of Cups. So anyway, that's what may be going around you. This is what you're going to be hearing about. You may be getting messages about this, or there may be some actions that are going to be happening really quickly around you that may involve this energy. You may hear about it. You may be involved in it somehow, some way, Taurus, but I don't see a lot of earth energy here. So maybe you are just observing. But we do have the Ace of Pentacles and we have the Five of Pentacles. So like I said, you may be outside of this. You may just be watching. That might be what that is. Three of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, new start. Someone could have been working somewhere and then they lost their job and now they are starting over somewhere. And maybe there was some secrets about that, or maybe someone wasn't sure about that. They hadn't heard the news. All right, because people have their traditions about what it is that makes it makes you worthy. Some people they need to they don't share with everyone that they lost their job. Okay, so you may have one family member that doesn't live in the house, one that does. The one that doesn't live in the house may not know that that one of the other people could be a father, mother, somebody lost their job, but the person that lives in the house with them does. So that could be it, and they didn't tell them because it's their pride, and that's not what they wish. That's not their image that they wanted out there, right? They're defending themselves. All right. This is they want to work as long as they want to work, and they don't want anybody to uh to know that they're not working or that they're out of work. That could be for someone. Except now we're all out of work, so that cat's out the bag. For some of us, that's what's happening at the time of this taping. Certainly not months from now. So that is the message there. That might be what's going on for someone during this time period, just so you're aware. Someone may have lost their job and may not have told everybody. So you may feel that one person has more inside information than you do. That's for someone. And maybe you feel one person's playing favorites and that that if they knew, how come I didn't know? That type of energy I'm hearing. But it's because of you weren't in proximity when the phone call came or something. I don't know. We don't know. But, if you're not living in the house, it's not affecting you really anyway, right? So why do you care? I mean, I understand you care, but I mean, you don't have to make it like about you. It should be about the person who has had that change, lost their job or is changing jobs or something. Don't make it about you. Hmm. From the Moonology Jack, what do you need to release? hmm Waning moon. What is it that you're going to need to release? That's going to be part of how you heal from the situation or how you learn to set boundaries for yourself. Why do you care what order you got notified in? As long as you got notified, you know. If there was a reason, if they were keeping a secret, then maybe it was a reason. Time to take action. New moon in Aries. So maybe this is the time for you to learn what to change, what to release right now. Right? Time to take action. Decide what it is that you need to release and let it go. What do you need to protect yourself from? Have faith in your dreams, the waxing crescent moon. Have faith in your dreams. What it is that you want wants you. Supermoon. Emotions are running high. Mm. And the bottom of the deck. New moon in Leo. Confidence is the key to your success. So have faith. Got two new moon cards. So these both. One is in Leo, one is in Aries. So this is definitely has something to do with some fire sign, some with. Confidence in confidence to take action at this time. And you will be successful. As long as you have confidence, you know what to release, have faith in your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to your intuition, right? Don't get into unnecessary power struggles. Emotions are running high. Release your need to control things. Real quick, let's get some romance angel oracles. This was already a love reading. So, Taurus, trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Okay. Anything else? Taurus for the 30-day period. Release your ex. Time has come to clear your energy. Release your ex. Cleanse your energy. Get ready for a new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So have faith. Once you release this ex or whatever this energy is for any of you, this could be separate from that previous message. This could have something be totally different from a totally different set of people. Excuse me. Or it may resonate. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Yeah, like I said, for some of you, this is about not knowing that your father lost his job, but your mother didn't tell you or something like that. Just like, stop. Pay attention to your own business. If they want you to know, if your parents need your help, they'll ask for it. But, disrespect their wishes. Some fathers are old fashioned like that. They don't want you to know. Less people that know about that, it's better. Just the way it is. That's the toxic masculine energy that we need to work on. So make sure you check out that video for the reading that I just did for Virgo. It might help. Wedding. This situation involves a marriage. Healing family issues and marriage. This could be about a divorce. This could be, again, about you minding your business about your parents' marriage. Let them heal that. That's between them. But this could be a new love. Someone that you or someone around you, someone in your family may be eloping or maybe interested in bringing new love into the mix. And you're being told to release the ex, release the old, release the, if this is about your parents, you have to allow your parents to grow too, right? Heal these family issues, all right? Understanding that your parents have a love life. If they didn't, you wouldn't be here. But they don't have to tell you and they don't have to share with you everything about their situation. But when it's time for them to move on, just have enough trust. In the same creator that loves you, that you have faith in, that you believe in, is going to protect your loved one, your parent, whoever it is that you might be worried about. Have enough faith in God to allow your parent to grow up. For some of you, that's important. Have enough faith to allow your parent to grow up. Allow your parents to grow up. Allow them to be themselves. Allow them to work out their relationship issues without your opinion, without you making them feel any worse than they may be feeling already by reminding them of the customs and traditions and things like that. For some of you, this is about adult children or children who are old enough, teenagers, people who are old enough to have an opinion or voice their opinion or feel they have a right to voice an opinion about what goes on within the relationships of other family members, be it their parents, their siblings, cousins, whatever, aunts, uncles. Mind your business. That might help heal those family issues. That might stop the unhappiness in the household, the uneasiness, if you allow people to find their own clarity, the same wisdom that got for somebody. Remember that those parents, whatever you thought about them, they got you from day one to today. If you're living in that type of household, you know, they're not perfect, but they've made it. They've survived, and they will continue to survive. And forget what you heard. They took care of you whether you knew it or not. If they, you know, took care of you, paid child support, kept a roof over your head, whether they were in the house or not in the house. They made decisions that were part of their contract, part of their path. Taurus, why do I always get into these type of conversations with you guys? That's why I say Taurus always drains my energy, and that's why I leave them for last. So Taurus, let me get a message from your ancestors for you. Oh my gosh. Taurus. Okay, Taurus. Let's go. Let's get a message for Taurus. Thank you. From your ancestors. Oh, celebrate life. That's the message for you, Taurus. Celebrate life. Dear you, certainly it is the new normal for the whole world. Uncertainty. Okay, uncertainty is the new normal for the whole world. Things are changing at a rapid pace, and the old ways we once trusted are no longer reliable. But leaving the familiar behind can be a good thing. When you are pushed to step into the unknown, you are pulled forward into discovering new possibilities that have been hidden in plain sight. Check in with your higher power. Your soul knows better than your small self. Have faith in the support of a higher power and the infinite potential for your life. Right now, the advice we have for you is this: try something new, do something different. You won't know how it feels, what it looks like, or what the outcome will be if you do not take that first step into the unknown and experience the unfamiliarity. You will be so glad you did, because the treasure will appear. We're so proud of you for being brave. You are so loved, and so supported. So that's your message. You can screenshot it there so you can read it for yourself later. So there's a new normal for the whole world at this time. Things are changing, but be open to these new experiences, even if they're unfamiliar, even if they're against what you know, what you've always been taught, what you've always thought. Be open and be brave. They're supported. Celebrate life, thing, and let the people around you celebrate lives, their lives too. You celebrate yours. So that when you family member or you're getting married or you're eloping or whatever, congratulations. Welcome to the family. So thank you very much for allowing me to bring you this message, Taurus. And as I said, check that Sagittarius message. You may find um, more information in that message that may be relevant to your situation. So I'll be speaking to you all real soon. All right. Again, these messages are good from 30 days from whenever you watch this video. So be well, take care of one another, be good to one another, pray for one another, pray for me, I'll pray for you, so we'll pray together, right? And be grateful. Be grateful for this experience and pay attention and take precautions. Have fun. Have love. Talk to y'all soon. Be blessed. Peace. Bye. Namaste.